All right, cool. Let's talk about seller listing related leads that are warm and how to intake and process them, okay? So I'm going to categorize this in two different ways. One is if they come in by text message or social media message. The second thing I'm going to cover is if it comes in by a phone call. So first, let's talk about social media or text messages, all right? Joe Schmo reaches out to you and they say, hey, I just wanted to reach out to you. I'm considering selling my home. Or, hey, Brian referred me to you. I'm considering selling my home. You're going to say, hey, their name, thank you so much for reaching out to me. I'm so excited for the opportunity to be of service. I just got to gather some basic information first. Are you available for a phone call at X time? Okay, this should be quick. You're going to give them, first, just right off the bat, give them one time like 15 minutes from now. If that doesn't work, then you can schedule another time. I give them 2 times in 2 days, 2 times per day, all right, for 2 days. So I would say, okay, hey, are you available at 10:15 a.m. to hop on the phone? It'll be really easy, 15-minute call max. If they say no, then I say, okay, cool. Since 10:15 doesn't work, I also have availability today at 3 p.m. and then tomorrow at 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Which time works best for you? That wording is very intentional. I'm saying which time works best for you, not do any of those times work best for you. You are a professional. You need to treat yourself as such. You are not randomly available at any time when this person feels like calling you. All right? Treat yourself like a professional. Create effective, intentional business boundaries right off the bat. You are a person whose services and time are in demand, and therefore you act like an adult and you schedule that time in advance so that you can be of maximum service to this client and therefore yourself, right? It wouldn't be great if they called you randomly and you were unavailable or you only had 50% attention to give to them. So if you need to get any of that discussions, obviously use that. But please, first things first, try to set a time for a phone call with them. If for whatever reason you find out that this person is going to be unavailable for an extended period of time or they prefer to communicate through text message, well then that's okay. Just keep texting them throughout the day as frequently as possible. You're basically going to need to get all of the basic information, which I'm going to have in the video notes below. But you're going to figure out if this is their primary residence or an investment property. Is it just them on title? What is their motivation for selling? The most important thing. Do they need to buy when they sell? What is their desired timeline? What do they owe on it? Have the kitchens and or bathrooms been updated within the last 5 years? How did they hear about us? Long story short, in this conversation, if they reach out to you by text message or through a social media message, you're trying to schedule a call. If you can't schedule a call, you're getting as much information as possible through text message, and then your goal is to schedule the listing appointment. Always, your goal is to schedule a listing appointment, okay? And the verbiage behind this, what you say is, okay, thank you so much for all that information. That gives me a really excellent idea of kind of like the basic idea of your home and your needs and wants. In order for me to give you a firm value on the house so we can put together an accurate and individualized plan for you based on your goals, I need to see the house in person. Can I pop by at 2 times for 2 days? Can I pop by in order to see in person? I have availability today at 3 and today at 7, tomorrow at 3 and 7. Which works best for you, okay? So that handles how to handle incoming warm text message or social media messages. Next, let's move on to incoming phone calls. Now, these are even easier and strongly preferred. Remember, they're warm, so they are in your sphere of influence or they are a referral. If they're sphere of influence, you already have established rapport. So it's not super wild, this conversion process like crazy. If they're a referral, they are borrowing rapport, I guess. They're borrowing your credibility from their friends who said, yeah, Nick's good. Please give him a call. So they have incoming call. They have established a certain level of motivation already by picking up the phone and calling you. So this is incredible. These are the gold mines. This is amazing. Do not squander this opportunity. You should always be picking up your phone in a professional manner. Mine is always, hey, this is Nick from the Bassinelli Home Team. I'm not whispering. I'm talking loudly, confidently, as if I'm a competent professional who is excited to hear from somebody new today. So I pick up the phone. They say, hey, this is Joe. My buddy Brian told me to call you. I'm thinking about selling. I say, Brian, thanks so much for calling. I am super excited to help. Do you have 10 minutes right now so I can just get some basic information before we move forward? They're going to say yes or no. Say, okay, cool. If they say yes, then just move through your same level of questioning. Again, it's going to be in the video notes below. If they say no, say, okay, real quick. What's your full name? What's the best phone number for you? What's your email address? What's the home address? And how soon can I get in there for a listing appointment, okay? Because ultimately, your same goal on a phone call, you have the same goal on a phone call as you do on a text message. It's to schedule the dang listing appointment. Get as much information as possible because I'm going to teach you in a future video how I do my CMA email, and I send that CMA email out before I ever get to the house for the listing appointment. But first contact, get as much basic information as possible, following the notes in the video notes below, then schedule the listing appointment, and then do all your prep work. Okay, that does it for this video.